Okay, so let's start to the class. What we have discussed in the last class, I think we will discuss Newton-Raphson method. Okay, so for that derivation, we just continue our previous class. For that, we explain up to Jacobian matrix. That means J0. Okay, so Jacobian matrix J0. So just try to continue our discussion from that point. Okay, so yeah, so we already explained up to this point. That means del fi equal to x10, x20, xn0 plus del fi by del x1 calculated the value at x1 equal to 0 into del xi 0 del x1 0 plus del fi by del x2 calculated at x equal to x0 into del x0. Okay, so continue from here what we can write plus up to higher order na. So and we expand this equation on the Taylor series. So plus here higher order equal to 0. Okay, so now how we can write the fi x0, that means f1 x0, f2 x0 up to fn x0. Okay, so just continue from this point. That means yeah, so in the next step we can write here matrix f1 x0. So just started here. Matrix f1 x0 f1 x0 f2 x0 f2 x0 x0 up to fn x0 up to fn x0 fn x0 x0 plus matrix plus del f1 by del x1 calculated at x equal to 0. So matrix del f1 by del x1 del f1 by del x1 partial differentiation with respect to x1 del x1 calculated at x equal to 0, calculated at x equal to 0, and next term del f1 by del x2 next one is your del f1 by del x2. So del f1 del f1 by del x2 del x2 calculated at x equal to x0, okay, del x2 next up to del f1 by del xn, del f1 by del xn del f1 by del xn del xn. Similarly, second row element is your del f2 by del x1 calculated at x equal to 0. So for the second row, del f2 by del x1 del f2 by del x1 by del x1 calculated at x1 equal to 0. And similarly, this term is going to del f2 by del x2 del f2 by del x2 calculated at x equal to x0. Okay, del f2 by del x2 del x2 up to del f2 by del xn up to del f2 by del xn del f2 by del xn calculated at x equal to x0. Similarly, goes for the del fn by del x1, del fn by del x1 fn by del x1 calculated at x equal to x0, calculated at x equal to x0 similarly del fn by del x2 del fn by del x2 up to del fn by del xn up to del fn by del xn calculated at x equal to x0. So del fn by del xn into, can I write here, del x1 to the power 0 del x2 to the power 0 up to del xn to the power 0. Okay. So del x1 to the power 0 del x1 to the power 0 del x2 to the power 0 up to del xn to the power 0 up to del xn to the power 0. Xn to the power 0. Okay. Equal to 0. So equal to 0. So the first term, that means f x1 to the power 0, f x2 to the power 0 up to fn x to the power 0 is represented by f to the power 0 is represented by f to the power 0 plus, this is known represented as j to the power 0, j to the power 0, and this j is known as the Jacobian matrix. Okay, this j is known as the Jacobian matrix into del x to the power 0. Okay, into del x to the power 0. Del x to the power 0. Equal to 0. So from this equation we can find the value of del x 0, that is equal to minus f0 into inverse of the j0. Is it not? So just we can write here del x 0 equal to minus j0 inverse into f0. So del x 0 equal to del x 0 equal to minus inverse of j0, inverse of j0 into f0 into f0. F0, where J is called Jacobian matrix. Where J is equal to called Jacobian matrix. Jacobian matrix. Okay. So the value of x1 equal to, that means first iteration, x1 equal to x to the power 0 plus del x to the power 0, first iteration value. That means add the correction factor to initial value, initial guess value. Okay. So your initial guess value is x0, and you already find here del x0, that means correction factor. So if you add this correction factor in initial value or guess value, that will get the first iteration value x1 equal to x to the power 0 plus del x to the power 0. Okay. So the first iteration, that means x1 equal to x to the power 0 plus del x to the power 0 plus del x to the power 0. So for the rth iteration, we can write the value, that means xr equal to xr minus 1 plus del xr to the del x to the power r minus 1. If x1 equal to x0 plus del x0, so for the rth iteration, that means x to the power r is equal to x to the power r minus 1 plus del x to the power r minus 1. Okay. So for the rth iteration, that means x to the power r equal to x to the power r minus 1, x to the power r minus 1 plus del x to the power r minus 1 plus del x to the power r minus 1, del x to the power r minus 1, r minus 1. Is it not? So the value of del x to the power r minus 1 is equal to minus j to the power r minus 1 inverse f to the power r minus 1. From this equation, we can write the value of del x to the power r minus 1. So del x to the power r minus 1 del x to the power r minus 1 r minus 1 equal to minus inverse of the Jacobian matrix, that means J0, sorry, for the del x to the power r minus 1 is your j to the power r minus 1. This one is your j to the power r minus 1 inverse, that means to the power minus 1, okay, into f to the power r minus 1, f to the power r minus 1. Okay. So if how many iteration take place for the solution of any particular problem, so you will consider the tolerance value. Okay. So if your tolerance value is less than some specified value, that means represented by epsilon, that means tolerance value equal to maximum of f1 x to the power r, f2 x to the power r. So just to match the tolerance value, tolerance value equal to maximum of F1 XR, F2 XR. So tolerance value equal to maximum value of maximum value F1 x to the power R F1 x to the power R x to the power R F2 x to the power R F2 x to the power R up to Fn x to the power R up to Fn x to the power R x to the power R. So your tolerance value is less than equal to some specified value. Okay. So tolerance value less than equal to some specified value. So x to the power R is equal to x1 to the power R, x2 to the power R, xn to the power R. Okay. So xr equal to x1 to the power R, x2 to the power R. Sir, x1 to the power R, x1 to the power R x2 to the power R, x2 to the power R. x2 to the power R up to xn to the power R. Okay. So up to xn to the power R. To the power R. Okay. So simply this is the Newton-Raphson method, where the n number of variable we can solve the nonlinear equation and find their value for the various number of variables. Okay, so this method now just try to use in the analysis of the power system. Okay, so in the power system our variable may be various type. Okay, that means what are the variable? Either active power, reactive power, या voltage or phase angle delta. Okay, so these are four quantity basically we did in the power system analysis in load flow. Okay, so if we consider, suppose that nth number of bus system. Okay, nth number of bus system where we consider or choose one bus as a slack bus and n is your total number of the buses. So 2 to n, that means already one is selected as the reference bus or slack bus. So total number remaining buses, that means 2 to n is known as the PQ buses. Okay, so in PQ buses, so how we can write the complex power injected at the ith bus? Okay, that is nothing but P plus JQ. Okay, so we just write the equation in the power system variable. Okay, that means where your variable is your PQ or magnitude of voltage and delta. Okay, so for the PQ buses, that means PQ buses is your, as you know that in PQ buses, two quantity are mentioned and two quantity are unknown. Okay, so in which PQ buses, two quantity, that means active and reactive power, are mentioned for the ith bus, and voltage, magnitude and phase angle you have to find out. So convert that relation into this Jacobian matrix. Okay, so just try to see, suppose that for the n equal to total number of buses, that means n equal to total number of buses, that means n equal to total number of buses of the system. So total number of buses in the system power system. Okay, system. So if we choose one bus as a slack bus or reference bus, that means slack bus or reference bus. Okay, so reference bus. Okay, then remaining 2 to n buses as the PQ buses. Okay, so remaining 2 to n to 2n equal to PQ buses. Okay, PQ buses. Already we have classified the types of the buses, PQ buses and slack buses and load bus, generator bus and voltage control bus. Okay. So in PQ buses, that means P and Q are mentioned. So P and Q are mentioned. Only two quantities, that means phase angle and the magnitude of the phase voltage, magnitude of the voltage and magnitude of the phase angle we require to find out. Okay. So try to convert this equation. How we can find the variable? That means, as you know that complex power injected at ith bus, okay, complex power injected at the ith bus is equal to, you can write SI equal to P plus JQ, that means active plus reactive power. Okay, so complex power injected at the ith bus equal to SI equal to P plus JQ, P plus JQ, or it may be written as VI II conjugate. Okay. So VI II conjugate I conjugate equal to VI summation of K equal to 1 to N summation of K equal to 1 to N YIK VK complex conjugate. Okay, since I can be represented as YIK VK. So YIK VK or to the power complex conjugate. Okay. VK or to the power complex conjugate. Or you may be write here complex conjugate total power injected equal to P minus JQ equal to VI conjugate II. Okay. So the derivation of active and reactive power, how much injected on the ith bus, will continue in the next class from this point. Okay. So just we stop here.